going to bring this tool around. This moves up and down. Right.
I'm going to guess my putter wasn't the right length.
Well, we're going to find out. I don't like to guess. Like, why guess when you can measure, right? So remember, those hands right here and get back in your tilt, okay? Now I just slide the tool in, open your hands. Okay, good. I'm going to go back here and look at that. Yep, I don't have you tilted quite enough, so I'm going to lower this a little bit more. Bring this more underneath you. That's going to affect your eyes. Mm-hmm. Now we're getting into a really good posture. That looks tremendous. Now, I'd like to know where your eyes hit this mirror. So if I even drop a ball, I'm going to get to see that. Yeah, it looks right.
I'm right about 10.
10 and a half.
10 and a half.
Yep. So 32 and a 10 and a half. Now I've done this. I've got the chart. I've done this so many times, literally in the thousands. I'm going to tell you, you fit right to 33 3/4.
Okay. So
that's the length putter that allows you to get in the setup. Now, what I always carry, come over here, I'll show you something, Fred. So here's your putter, right, which is 35. This length putter, right, it's just about an inch shorter than what you're used to. But that inch makes a big difference because it really does allow you to tilt properly and get your hands right under your shoulders. And so it's just not worth it to have a putter. Like I putt with 32. If you gave me 32 1/4, it would bother me because I know the position I should be in. It's important to be precise if you want to get the best results, right?
So choking down an inch doesn't...
You can do that. That's an option, okay, right? And a lot of people do that. But and let's talk a little bit about feel. You know, when I talk about putting, I'm like, you have to roll it straight. Well, straight has to do with the setup, right? So if I set up and my hands are under my shoulders and I'm square and I do all the things I should do, I can roll the ball straight off the face. But the other part of putting that's really important is to roll the ball at the correct speed, okay? So here's what happens. I'm going to put a club up here just to show you this. So when we measure golf clubs, right, they're measured on what we call a swing weight scale. Now, what is swing weight? Swing weight is just the feel of the club head as it swings back and forth. So if I turn this club this way and I just swing the grip, I don't feel anything because I don't feel no weight, right? So if I turn it this way, as it swings back and forth, I feel weight. So swing weight is the club head weight as it swings back and forth at the bottom of the stroke. Really important in putting when you think about it because the feel of that weight moving back and forth, well, how fast it swings and how far it moves is going to dictate how far the ball naturally rolls.
Right.
So you never want to lose feel of the club head. So here's what happens. If you put a club on a swing weight scale, the fulcrum is 14 inches past the end of the grip. So if I cut this end down, what happens is the weight is moving closer to the fulcrum, so now it's going to feel lighter in the player's hand, okay? If I made it longer, it's further, so now it's going to feel heavier. So it's really important. The reason why I use Scotty Cameron putters is because you can easily adjust the weights. It was brilliant what he did. He put weights on the bottom of the golf club. So like if you buy a 35-inch Scotty Cameron off the shelf, it has 10-gram weights. If you buy a 34, it has 15-gram weights. If you buy a 33, it has 20-gram weights. So what he's doing properly is making the putter heavier as the putter gets shorter.
Okay.
So I want you to understand, yes, you can grip down your putter. Yes, you could also cut your putter down. You could take it to a store and say, can you take an inch off this putter and put the grip back on it? The only problem is you are going to lose some feel of the club head, and it just depends on, you know, how important that is to you. To me, I like precision. I like things right. And putting is 40% of my, I want the exact right tool in my hand so that I have the best option to make the best putt. So we can do that. Let's do that. I have an idea. Let's take this putter and let's grip down on it and have you putt with it. And then I'll go ahead and I'll put something heavier in your hand so you can see if it makes a difference to you.
Great.
Okay.